Good day, everyone. It's Kyle here with the Theta Price Action Update. And in the last analysis, we were watching Theta try to march its way through this liquid zone. I was talking about the 0 spot 382 of the Fibonacci retracement, and it ended up that we got a candle right up into that area. You see that wick tag that 0 spot 382, and then whoomp, massive rejection to the downside. However, Theta is still picking itself up off the purple 200 EMA rate in this area here, and it is making another attempt at the liquid zone at the time of recording. And that liquid zone has the bottom side around $7.36, and of course it has the top side around $8.16. So once again, what I'll be looking for here, just going to get rid of this little green line here. I'll get rid of this beautiful circle as well. What I'm looking for here is I'm looking for Theta to try to get above that 0 spot 382. As you can see, I was talking about it on my last couple analysis, and there's a reason why I look to these levels, because it becomes probable that there's going to be some resistance found at these areas, and indeed that's exactly what we got. So I'm still going to be watching that area, but I do see now that the 21 EMA is now inside the liquid zone, so that could potentially harass price action as it tries to move its way back up here. But if it can get above that 21, and that's coming in around $7.78, then likely it's going to test the 0 spot 382 again, and that's coming in at $8.47 approximately, give or take. But if you see price action get back up there, hesitate and roll over there, just know that that's a very common area where a lot of market movers will be looking to stick on their sells or whatever shenanigans that they're up to is usually around those areas. If price action breaches the 0 spot 382, then I'll be looking to the 0.5, which is coming in at $9.86. Again, if you see price action blast through the 382 at $8.46 approximately, and you see it get up around that $9.86 mark, and it begins to pause and hesitate there, just know that that's another very major level that market movers like to watch. So don't be surprised if you see that. Usually on first pass of these areas, you'll see price action get rejected on the first attempt, and then on the second attempt is usually when I look for those areas to become more probable to break. Now, if Theta does roll over here, then I'm going to be looking to the white 200 simple moving average. And at the time of recording, that is coming in at $5.37. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to get rid of this horizontal here, like so, because it's not really doing anything for us here. But I'll be watching the 200 simple moving average at $5.39. And my condition for that is it has to take out the purple 200 EMA right in this area here. You can see that that's been catching, it's been holding a support for candle body closures for the last few days here, and now trying to push off that. In fact, on yesterday's candle, as price action pushed off the 200 EMA, it did get above and closed above the red 10 simple moving average. So not bad at all. But if it starts breaking down below that 200 EMA, which is coming in at $6.34, that's when I think it'll initiate a test of the white 200 simple here. And again, that comes in at $5.37. So if you see price action roll over and bounce off that area, just know that it hit the 200 simple. Lots of bots, algorithms, and traders will look to that area. Very, very common. I mean, when you look left here, you can see that it respected it very, very well here. Now, down below that, we have the 377, which is coming in at $4.36. So if it loses the white 200 simple, I'll be looking down to that area there. And then, of course, we have our magical liquid zone here that has the top side coming in at $3.99, so $4. And down below that is $3.71. So Theta right now is grinding this area out just like Bitcoin. Again, these are the areas I'm watching. So the 0 spot 382 to the upside at $8.46, blasting through there, $9.86. And then, of course, I just laid out the conditions and targets to the downside if Theta begins to roll over here. Looking at the RSI is looking not all that bad. You see it get spat out of the bearish control zone here. It came down, found support off of that. Good job. And it basically launched back up above the EMA here. And we can see that the EMA is getting a very slight positive slope for the first time in a little bit here. We did see it back here a little bit, then it got faked out. But the fact that it found support off the bearish control zone is a good look here. I mean, this does have some room to move, and it is in the neutral zone. So, not bad. That's signaling that perhaps we do see a little bit of upwards price action for Theta here in the next couple days. Of course, we got to watch Bitcoin, the rest of the market, but overall, decent look on the RSI. Stochastics, they are still crossed to the upside. losing a little bit of their momentum here, but it's too early to really be making a call on that as the trading day still has 22 hours and 21 minutes remaining. Down below in the MACD, we're seeing a fresh bullish cross get fired off down below and a little tiny bar of positive momentum getting printed here. So I'm not seeing any epic strength per se here, but I'll never complain about a bullish cross, and I'll never complain about positive momentum as ultimately, I'd like to see price action move to the upside so that everyone that holds Theta makes themselves some money. You guys are such an awesome community. I'm very happy to be a part of it, and it's been a lot of fun making these videos for you guys. So as always, I'm certainly rooting for you. I want to see this thing undo some of this damage and fuckery that we see back here and get blasting back to the upside. But, you know, at a quick glance of this, it does look like Theta could still, it could still grind along these levels and be range bound for a little while here, just kind of, stabbing up to that 0.382, pushing back down. I mean, as I've been saying over and over in my videos, I'm not going to be surprised if this carries on for a little bit of time. But there is the Mainnet launch coming up in the not too distant future, and as long as the market isn't in a bear market, I don't care if the market's consolidating sideways, that's totally fine, or if the market is moving upwards. I think that the Mainnet launch could produce a little bit of a pump for Theta as we get closer to that. Now, if the market goes completely bearish and you start seeing a weekly downtrend instigated, especially on Bitcoin, then the Mainnet will likely have less effect. That's just based on what I've seen in the past, being a part of the space for a very, very long time, looking at multiple different cryptocurrencies and their Mainnet launches and things like that. Of course, the Mainnet launch is a good thing for the longevity of Theta. That's part of Theta going on to fulfill its destiny. So is a good thing, fundamentally speaking, for the absolute long term. But if the market is in a disgusting dumping bear trend by then likely the Mainnet launch isn't going to have the desired effects that you might be hoping for. However, if we're in a sideways market during that time for Bitcoin specifically, or an upwards market, then I do think that the Mainnet launch could be a bit of a catalyst to get price action picking itself back up here. And when I look at the way the moving averages are postured and everything else that I'm seeing here, I can see congruence between the technical setup as well as the timing of that Mainnet launch. So let's just keep our eyeballs on it. Let's see what Theta does here coming the next couple of weeks. Of course, I'll bring you price updates as significant things begin to unfold within the chart, and it's a lot of fun to see you guys and bring you these videos. Anyhow, hope you're all doing well out there. Looking forward to seeing the next video, and until I do, have yourselves a powerful day.